Well, over the past year, more than 55% of women and 41% of men say they've tried to lose weight. It's according to the CDC. And we know that today there are more options to help your efforts than ever before. So how do you know what's right for you? Who do you turn to for advice on really such a sensitive topic? The experts at Columbus Weight Management want to be that partner for you. So Stacey Mole joining me today in this sponsored segment. Hi, Stacey.
Hello there. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here. I want to first learn about Columbus Weight Management and kind of what you offer. So bring us a synopsis of what you do.
Well, thanks again for having me, and thank you for asking. So we are, first of all, we're located in Gahanna, but we serve clients from all over the state of Ohio via telehealth, so we make it convenient. As far as what we offer, we are approaching weight management from multiple angles because we want to help people meet their goals long term.
Yeah.
So for a lot of people, that can mean medication. I know there's a lot of buzz about the more modern medications, the GLP-1s, huge buzzword. We do incorporate those frequently, but we offer some other services as well. So whether that's hormone replacement therapy, nutrition, counseling, coaching, we try to incorporate things from a few different angles to really help people get where they want to go.
Yeah, I love that too, because we have seen, as you mentioned, with the really just popularity explosion, I would say, of some of these drugs, we've seen a lot of weight loss clinics kind of pop up in response to that. So you say your center is different. You guys have been around a couple of years, right? So what do you think sets you apart?
So good question. I believe we are the only clinic that practices through a body positive lens. So we believe that weight management, and most importantly health, involves far more than just a number on a scale. We are humans, and we are far more than numbers on a scale.
Yeah.
So, and we know too that most people that seek care with us, they're busy. So we keep that in mind, and we understand how that affects their journey. And we also know that a lot of people have been through a lot, and it is a sensitive subject. It's something that's hard to seek care for sometimes. So we keep that in mind. And then something else that sets us apart is, again, folks are busy. So we do offer evening appointments, and I don't think that's super common.
No, that's not super convenient. So it's not common, I think, is the problem. All right, so the type of clients you serve, Stacey, do you often see people that have struggled, that have tried, that have kind of been through this? Because so often weight loss is something where maybe they dropped the weight and they didn't sustain it, right? And so do you see those kind of folks, or do you see people that it's their first time trying to lose some weight?
I would definitely say people come to us from not only all walks of life, but in any kind of part of their journey. So it's not uncommon to have people that are just getting started, and that can be really anxiety provoking. So we know to meet people where they are, but also we have a lot of people that have maybe gone to another clinic, or they've tried some other things, or even had weight loss surgery, and these options weren't sustainable for them. So yeah, we get people that are in really unique places, and again, we try to meet them where they are with that.
You mentioned the weight loss surgery. You mentioned the issues with sustaining that. So you yourself have a personal experience, and I think that puts you in a very unique perspective in this, in this industry especially. But bring us on your journey a little bit.
So I did have weight loss surgery. I had the gastric sleeve several years ago, and I have had complications this entire time.
Oh.
And unfortunately, that's not super uncommon. Weight regain is also not uncommon. So we do get clients that come to us and they've had weight loss surgery and they've lost a lot of weight, but sometimes they're not where they want to be, or they don't feel great. And I myself experienced that. And if I had known there were other options, if I had known there was more than, say, phentermine or surgery, I probably would have never had the procedure. And I think that influences and is a big part of why I do what I do.
Yeah, and that is interesting because you have been through it and seeing that perspective, seeing that, of course, 2020 hindsight, right? Saying I wouldn't have done this, but now you have this experience, this lived experience that you're able to share with your clients. I do want a show, of course, we got these before and afters, and I want to talk about sustaining this weight loss then. What are some of the ways then, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I've had this, how do I sustain this weight loss? Is it about a conversation, about education when it comes to that?
Absolutely. So what I have found, even in my personal experience, is sometimes it's, I go seek care, here's a medication, we'll see you later. It's so much more. So we start with our clients from the very beginning. So we're educating, we're providing as much information and realistic expectations.
Yeah, it's a key.
Yes, and meeting people as far as even a conversation on sleep, the things we take for granted.
Yeah.
So we're really looking at the whole person. We're going to provide holistic care. And I think starting that conversation in the very beginning is what helps our clients really get where they want to be long term.
And you see some of those before and afters, and they're jaw-dropping. You look amazing, so you know whatever you're doing is obviously working, right? You have the knowledge and the skills and all of the tools to do that. So if somebody is interested, how do they reach out to you?
So www.columbusweightmanagement.com or 614-892-5212.
All right, so get started on your journey or continuing your journey with a team ready to support you in every facet. Stacey, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.